everybody. Welcome to Graded Point Live. I am here today, and I am freaking ecstatic. This has been a wonderful weekend. I've had no problems whatsoever. Nobody trying to ruin my business or anything.
Okay, well, that last part was fucking lie.
But let's get the super chat out of the way from before we got started from Liquor Jim. Mike, you read this. I can't.
Okay, folks, hold the applause and drop your jars. I'm Chimera, and I'm here to sack the city of Idabena. Oh, brother, where art thou? Hail Grade Point 5, hail chat, hail Comicsgate, feel better, Piper. Okay, I think Chimera needs to say that first part.
Well, this is my show. I can do what I want. But I guess that was more of a welcome to Chimera anyway. So welcome, Chimera. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. We were just talking backstage. Congrats on your success and being attacked.
Yeah. Got it. Finally got the a win bag looking at it. Punished Berserker says Shimera.
Good. Yeah. Congrats. You're being attacked / promoted by the she beast who shall not be named.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's fine. It's whatever. They can do what they want. It's just funny. Got a lot of love for Piper in the chat. Let's see.
Hi guys.
Hey girl. They're just glad to see you back. I think is what it is. It's like.
Yeah, I was gone like all last week, pretty much.
All last week. We did do the chitter chatter, and you did do ladies' night, and we did do stream. But yeah. Other than that, you were all gone all last week. But you're on the mend. You're getting better.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I had to get screened for COVID today, so that I can do my procedure Thursday.
Yeah.
Did they have to shove one of those things up your nose, or?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. It was funny because the wait was awful, but once I got up there, she was like, "Okay, so this is a self-administered test, but don't worry, I'll tell you how to do it and this and that." And she was like, or I can still do it for you. And judging by the look on your face, I think that's the option you're going with, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, because if it sucks, I don't know if I could force myself to like finish doing that. Like, I think I would stop.
When it did it to my pops before he had his cataract surgery, I asked him after it was done. I said, "How'd it feel?" He said, "I thought it was gonna come out of my mouth."
Yeah. I was definitely very surprised at just like how much weird swabby thing can fit inside my skull.
Yeah.
She was right in the fact that she was like, it doesn't really hurt. It just gives you that feeling like if you're swimming and you accidentally snort water.
Mm-hmm.
Like that feeling, which was mostly true. I did sit there and it was like I wanted to sneeze so bad. So it was almost like it did get painful for me though, but it was almost like a painful because I'm trying not to sneeze painful. But it was a little more painful than that. Basically, the putting it there was fine, but then she was like, and then I got to wiggle it around for like 10 seconds. Or something like that. Mm-hmm. That part is when it started getting unbearable. That was like the longest 10 seconds of my life.
Give it a little
Yeah, when she had to wiggle it around, that's when I was definitely like, no, I am not down with this.
Not feeling good.
Yeah. I was like, please stop. Yeah, just the 10 seconds. So she's sitting there counting like 1, 2, and like a lot of thoughts can go through your head in 10 seconds, it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas most of them were, please stop. It was pretty awful.
Yeah. I was, so let's get to the elephant in the room.
Is it? It's a little early for fat jokes, isn't it?
Well,
never. No.
Well, not. I guess not. You know what? Fuck it.
There was things that happened over the weekend where there was comments made about a optional print and when I say optional, it's like true optional. Like you don't have to buy it at all, right? You don't have to put it on your order in any way, shape, or form. An optional print for our campaign that I will point out you have to scroll through 10 other images to see.
10 of them. Count them. You have enough fingers for them. Fuck, just do it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And they were criticizing a piece of art that was used for our color test for our character, right? And we thought it looked it looks good, so we're gonna use it as a print for the campaign.
Yeah, well, it's basically like us showing it to people and them going, "I want a print of that."
Yeah, and
enough people said, "I want a print of that," that we were like, "Well, I mean, we did buy this piece of art, we might as well make a print of that."
Yep. So what I found funny is Piper, I think it was one of the people you quoted who said they had another quote tweet in their thing where the person actually says, "I guess they don't know how organs work, do they?"
Yeah.
Is
that the one where they said it's not anatomically correct?
Yeah.
This is blood with blood. This is a pose is possible, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, but let's
she a little bow-legged, but the pose is possible.
Okay, so let's pretend for a second, right? That it, basically they're saying the less mass you have, the supposedly you have no organs, right?
Mm-hmm.
According to them.
Yeah.
Well, this gentleman is the guy who said it. So if I'm going to go by his measure, that means he has triple the organs, right?
Yeah.
He's
got a fuck ton of organs up in there.
Yeah. He's got at least I had at least 5 stomachs because look, damn.
He's a fucking Chad.
Chad, motherfucker, right there. Look at this guy.
Well, I mean,
one more than most cattle.
Here's a good point. Look at my avatar. Is that anatomically correct?
Well, let's see. Let's get a good look at it. I mean, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody used that as they were like, okay, but stuff like this exists if you're not bitching. You bitch. In fact, they bitched at people for bitching, and they were like, "It's cartoon. That's the cartoon style." And there's plenty of people in there going, "Bitch."
Yeah. It's so funny, and I really don't want to hear shit from a bitch who puts ass paddings on her in her cosplays to make her butt look bigger. You know?
Right?
Sorry, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that reminds me of the episode of Vader Zim, where Zim is stealing organs. I think about that episode every time there's a new "Where's her organs?" thing. Mm-hmm. Every time.
And then, it's the funny thing. Okay, one thing that person that I just showed, of course, they had a they them avatar. Of course they do. There you go. He has too much organs. Ew. And then we had another criticism, and I can't remember quite at the moment what his criticism was, but to quote Micah Curtis, I don't want to hear shit about anything that goes to art when you look like this.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The soundboard's back, you guys.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look,
even his hairline is running away from him.
Oh shit.
Sorry, that's a good one. What's he reading there? Can't quite.
Storm King something. So
it's a D&D book apparently.
So some nerd shit.
And looking at the design, I guarantee you that's 5e.
Oh god.
Bruh, no.
No, remember that 5e.
So he's a fake nerd.
Yeah, that's their shit.
Super fake nerd.
It's all about pronouns and shit.
See what I get from
Storm
this.
King's Thunder. Let me see if this is the one that people are complaining about.
Okay. Well, you look that up and let me see. What do you say, Shamir?
I was just gonna say he looks very non-threatening, and he definitely took the comic book pledge not to be a rapist.
Yeah.
He actually probably needed that.
Oh.
I would say just so that way he could have something to link back to in court.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I made the pledge. I can't be responsible. I made the pledge not to rape. I couldn't have raped this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I made a pledge. I wrote it right there. So
How many issues did Infamous sell for y'all? I mean, I'll go count it in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I'm supposed to Google stomach vacuum exercise. I don't know.
See, this is the evolution of the soy face, because now it's like the soft smile, very non-threatening. So it's the evolution. They're evolving.
Yeah. Soft smile, raised eyebrows. So it looks like,
receding hairline, because the
hairline. Yeah, he grew as much as he could, so he could try to comb it over.
I think it's a woman that is turning into a man, and the testosterone is making the hair go away.
And then they got this little, this attempt at a beard here. And as they say, an attempt was made, right?
I kind of just want to throw this guy into like the 11th century on a battlefield full of Vikings and just see what happens.
That's a very, very good point.
Ooh.
So when did she start her shit? Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe it might have been Friday.
Might have been Friday?
It got full blown on Saturday.
Okay, well, let's put it this way. I didn't make any sales on Friday, right?
Oh, that's true. So yeah, it's probably Saturday.
So let's start on Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Keep counting your money.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 books sold.
Yeah.
Red needs to step it up, man.
Yeah.
Red and that blue check chick, man. I know they've got to have more followers than me. They really need to step it up.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? I don't get it. So.
No, this isn't the one I was thinking of.
But is it a 5e book or no?
Yeah, it's a 5e book, though. It's just,
of course it is.
The one I was thinking of is just like really linear and boring.
Mm-hmm. And in a shocking turn of events,
Woo! I did not know this. So man, today's like Christmas.
What's funny is like a few hours prior, she did this whole she issued this statement and Screen Rant did the thing on it, and then a couple hours after that, it was no longer works for Dynamite Comics. And then I like how they had to put it in their TLDR section.
Nice.
So let's jump into this. Comic book creator Gail Simon. They got a name right in the title. They could get the name in the subhead. What the fuck?
Wow.
No spell check.
Wow. Who's this? You know what they need? An editor. I'm available. If it pays.
Liquor Jim says they need to start posting your Indiegogo link when they attack, so that you said they get credit for promoting your
referrals.
That would be awesome.
It's like, my top referrer is Infamous. Oh, good job. That's a good question. Gail Simon, is there a Gail Garfunkel? Yeah, I think we'd all agree with that punish.
Oh, yeah.
Gail Tuller is, a million times better than Gail Simon.
Way more sane, for one thing.
Yeah, CBR's been hitting them out of the park today. I had an article earlier. I think people saw it. If they looked at my Twitter, they were saying how did Gohan really benefit from not training for 7 years before the Buu saga? Well, the reason he didn't train was because his father wasn't there, and father couldn't train him. I was like, yeah, because there wasn't nobody else there who could train him or anything. The guy practically raised his ass.
His actual dad.
Yeah, his actual dad, his actual green dad. Anyway, so yeah, okay. Comic book creator Gail Simon issued a statement on Dynamite Entertainment's ties to Comics Gate and says she is no longer working with the publisher.
I mean,
I am now willing to consider working with that publisher. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm still not.
Didn't they just shoot themselves in the dick for these fucking people already?
Yep. And this is what they get. This is exactly what they get.
For fuck's sakes, I swear to God, there's no. Oh God, these people don't understand the idea of redemption. For fuck's sakes, once tainted, always tainted. We have to. You have to stop giving into these fucking cunts. Holy shit.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
CBR, unfortunately, it's sad, but you're gonna have to learn.
CBR hitting out of the park, aka they didn't shit the bed quite as hard.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Comic book writer Gail Simon, according to them, who has worked closely with Dynamite Entertainment on such titles as Red Sonja and The Death-Defying Devil. By the way, go sign up for Not Daredevil mailing list by Comic Mark. It's issued a statement.
Way better quality.
Way better quality.
I promise you right now.
Has issued a statement regarding the publisher's ties to Comicsgate. Now, this is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I've already read through this. This is literally going to be one of those things where, it's poor, pitiful Gail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know
forcing me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Classic.
Yeah. So, sorry. And also for Dynamite, I have zero sympathy for you because you bent the knee to these fucks and they still,
Yeah, this is what happens. They're still going to fuck with you.
Yeah. So
you made yourself a target, and then you showed them that you're an easy target. So,
yep.
Oof, good luck.
Yep. So, anyway, where was I? All right. I promised I would talk about Dynamite. This sucks. I'd rather not. It's extremely and draining.
Uh-huh.
I didn't post much earlier because the whole thing blows. Simone wrote in a thread on Twitter. I know a lot of people were angry at me for not jumping on this by their timeline, but I say again, sometimes it takes me a while to fully articulate my feelings.
No, it doesn't.
Man, I'm glad I clicked the right one because it still has a weird ass name that has nothing to do with the sound.
She runs to the fridge, she eats, and then she gets on Twitter and yells at us. What are you talking about?
And then she leaves herself in there. I don't understand.
Oh god, I got to crack one open here. By the way, that's Dr. Pepper.
Oh, dude.
I don't drink.
I know, it's just so weird that you had to say that.
Get that pour on. Get it in the cup. All right, we're ready to roll. Simon explains the situation is oh god.
Why is she using flowery language when she's just trying to explain her fucking self? What the fuck? Oh.
Explain the situation is a morass for her because she considered the guy running Dynamite, Nick Barucci, to not be just a publisher, not just a friend, but damn near family.
I seriously doubt that.
Ultimately, while Simone believes a company can, quote, publish who they want, she says learning of the alleged connections between Dynamite and Comicsgate was, quote, very disappointing to her. Did we miss the year and a half that Ethan had been doing covers for Vampirella?
Mm-hmm.
And Art Barrett
yes,
doing covers for Vampirella. Dan Fraga doing covers for Vampirella.
Cecil was just one too many. One cover too many.
You went with the fat drunk from New York? That's too much.
That's too much.
And Sweetcast tweeted out something today. Wasn't there supposed to be a truce or whatever? So what happened with that?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because they found money or something. So now it's a competition again or something. They don't need us.
Yep. Oh, God. I know this is just going to end up being mocked by all sides.
Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Okay. But when you have someone you care about and this happens, oh God, you're playing that game.
Yeah. She so cared.
So
totally cared that she had to fucking threaten and throw fit, all that good shit.
I really just can't articulate it, how much this sucks, Simon said. I'm going to call her Simon from now on, by the way.
I know, right?
No offense to Simon Pothier out there, if you're listening. Call you Sim anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
There's two things going on: the public and the personal. The public thing is what it is. The personal is what is that this was a publisher I liked, who, when my house was robbed, immediately wrote to offer to loan me money if I needed it. I didn't, but that was stand-up behavior.
So seriously, because he fucking, are you serious? If he supposedly did all this shit and she's gonna fucking trash him and dump him and not be his friend and shit over something so fucking stupid. A fucking cover. Woo! Retard alert. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. It's like, here's Gail Simone, looking at her iPad, right? She's like, oh, hey, oh yeah, Nick Barucci, he was good to me. He published what?
Oh no.
Fuck that fucker. I'm just seeing, Gail like rampaging through her house, like throwing shit. And then after 5 steps, she gets out of breath and falls over. But
she does the Trigglypuff thing.
Oh God! She pulls up like,
and then she got to sit down and have a sippy of her Diet Coke.
So instead of Cecil making 10 grand, he made an extra 40 grand. Yeah, these people are really smart.
And he didn't have to share. So
anybody but himself and whatever. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I know this is going to okay. Oh, Rob. Okay. While disappointed with Dynamite's confiscate connections, Simon says, lol. I want there to be a path out of this kind of shit. I want to believe there's a way people can step up and make it back into the light. I don't want publishers to fold. That just makes everything worse. I don't know what that way is, but I want it to exist. So apparently Nick has to find his path to redemption back to fucking Gail Simone or something.
Say she doesn't want her to want him to fold or whatever. It sounds like she's mad that he caved to her demands.
Mm-hmm.
How dare he do what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Making me look like the bad guy.
Exactly. That's made me look bad.
I'm going to punish that.
Diet Coke is the only thing with the word diet in it.
I think he would even go that far.
Damn.
You got to be careful though, because legitimately, if you don't have a pancreas problem, Diet Coke will make you fucking fat.
Yep. I would be standing in the light if you weren't eclipsing the sun.
Shit.
Yep.
Forgot I had that.
Yep.
Path to redemption. Fuck you.
The path to redemption is being on your hands and knees and walking through, or crawling through broken glass.
Yeah,
that's their path.
Yeah, that's on fire. Yeah. Gail has a different definition of family than I do. I will help hide the body for family. I mean, yeah, that's what you do for family, like true family, right? Like, so where was I? Okay.
That happens in the future.
This right here? Yeah. No, I wanted
to yeah, there we go.
Okay. Simon also fired back at people who have claimed that she remained silent on the controversy up until this point because she didn't want to, quote, endanger her paycheck. Quote. In addition to announcing that she is not currently working with Dynamite, she also revealed that she is, quote, not going forward with a charity book to benefit comic shops they talked about. Oh, so she's just like, what?
Fuck the Black Lives Matter. Fuck everything. Fuck all of this shit. Fuck your fucking charity. Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm getting out of here before I get yelled at anymore. Fuck.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna fucking give up on charity because my PCs are hurt.
I'm gonna give up on helping comic book shops because of the fucking cover that Dynamite already pulled. What?
Oh God!
This is why you never bend the knee to anything. No,
And if the charity is to benefit comic shops, fair enough. But considering
if she's saying that she was doing one that was benefiting comic shops, I don't know about that one.
I mean, the one
I only know about the one that
was benefiting
benefits child predators. So
the bail project that was letting actual murderers and thieves and rioters out in the street and shit.
Hey, Mobile, leave my shit alone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Come fuck now.
Shit.
Fuck. Yeah.
I was fired up. I cannot believe. Oh my God, this just gets worse.
That is
better. I don't know.
That is like the most pettiest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I have to let this dog out my room because he's being an asshole.
Don't trust Lobo. Lobo is asshole.
I didn't know that charity meant domestic terrorism.
I mean,
yeah.
You'd think, right?
I screamed to my side of my head, "Oh no, oh boy."
Oh no. Oh boy.
Yeah, Piper, you weren't here. I don't know if you were watching that night. That Bears kind of came in and took your place for a little bit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was the night you were really sick. And Bears came in and.
Oh, nice.
So he kind of subbed in for you. Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
Dino,
This is just. Whew.
And Dino said, forcing Nick to pull Cecil cover to dictate who Nick does business with is the definition of fascism. Yep.
Well, we all sane people know this.
I just like to see she's not going forward with a charity to benefit comic shops. They talked about it. It's like, look, Nick, yeah, I consider you family and all, and I know this sucks that you're going through this. By the way, fuck that charity shit. Fuck those comic book shops.
I like that. I like too that she was apparently going to do a charity book to benefit comic shops. Comic shops need charity because your books don't sell. Like,
yeah, honestly, they don't sell, and Diamond is killing them.
Yeah. So how is it?
I like this one. LOL charity books for comic book shows. How about making a product that shops can sell?
Yeah, exactly.
Very good point.
Yeah, that's what I. Right there.
She just said that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so where were we? Talked about. I worked at Dynamite because I like the people. I love the characters. I always have fun there. She said they have routinely asked for more work than I can do, but I don't need them, and they certainly don't need me. It sucks, but it's the truth. That's kind of a backhanded diss, isn't it?
To herself, mainly. I mean,
I doubt she's had fun in her entire life.
Yeah, I read Women in Refrigerators. That she's never had fun. I can guarantee you that.
I don't know if she's ever left the refrigerator.
Oh man,
Can't pull herself away from it.
she is the refrigerator.
I used to sit here and go, I'm not going to make fun of a person's looks. I'm going to make fun of their stupid shit they say. Mm-hmm. But fucking Galen is too easy to fucking like. They're extremely difficult to feel any kind of
remorse or anything, like picking on them, because like they make.
Sorry, but you guys pick on everybody, so fuck it. Y'all fat. I'm gonna make fat jokes. Fuck it. Y'all ugly.
Seriously, I can't say she is the refrigerator because that required her to know how to fucking chill.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily making fun of their weight, though. They are very ugly people.
Yeah.
So holy fucking Christ!
Their outsides look like their insides.
Thomas Richter pointed out that like the protesters back in the day, they wore their Sunday best because they wanted to make sure that they were focusing on the cause and not the protesters.
Yep.
And now the people that are doing this activist bullshit, they're making it about themselves as much as fucking possible. They're
not about the cause at all.
They're just doing it for a fucking ego boost, just to draw attention. Look how pure I am. Look how fucking good I am to the.
Yeah, they're chasing that dopamine.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's terrible because there's so many fucking causes that they've ruined over and over and over again that people that were so close.
I've always said, I said it on Micah's channel last night. I don't need to fucking say anything. Just let it chat.
Right? Sketch says, the chat's brutal.
Yeah.
Here and on Micah's. Sketch says, read it as pretending you weren't fired. I think. Huh? Read it as pretending you weren't fired. She's pretending she wasn't fired for not turning in work and probably for constantly making threats.
I think so, because I feel that the whole BLM charity thing was a threat. Do this or we'll come after you. Or
I won't do the
Then the Cecil cover happened, and that was just too much. All right. Anyway,
one of those that maybe he told her that he might need to go separate ways. If she was like, "You can't fire me, I quit." Now I'm going to be the first one to run to the internet.
Maybe Cecil's weight triggered Gail because he's much thinner than her.
Oh.
I mean, for real, he is too.
Okay, so anyway, Simone says what happens in the future is, quote, not for her to say. Though she hopes Dynamite comes out of this stronger and better.
They will now that you're gone. That's definitely the first step in the right direction.
Yep. People make mistakes. They trust the wrong people, she stated. Nick did contact me today. We still haven't spoken, but I do believe he's heard a lot of what people here have had to say. I don't know any details beyond that. Yes, you do. I feel like the story is still unfolding. I know a lot of people want me to be angry, but mostly I just feel sad. I'm an optimist by.
No, you're not.
Is that the right sound for that?
No.
That works. I'm an optimist by nature. I hope for the best. That's it. Have a good day, everyone.
Fuck you.
So she said that he contacted her, but she has not spoken to him.
Yes.
So
if she said have a good day to me,
her quitting is just ignoring his calls and going to the internet to say I quit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instead of okay, you know what? I bet you she was being served like a pink slip, and she's doing this to try and get ahead of it by dunking on fucking Dynamite.
Yeah.
Sketch makes a good point here. That they did say earlier, it's like they asked for more work than I can turn in. She said that, right? So that means that sounds like she had something to do and she didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Several things to do, in fact.
So, Camara, what were you going to say? You said if she said have a good day to you,
I'd just tell her fuck you. I'm so sick of these people.
Yeah, very blunt to the point. Just get to it. Earlier this month, Dynamite came under fire for promoting a Comicscape project with a variant cover. As well as having ties to other creators affiliated with Comicscape. The Comicscape movement advocates against the forced diversification of the comic book industry and is widely considered a hate group that has organized targeted harassment campaigns against marginalized individuals.
Okay, these are just all buzzwords. I don't like you learn sociology. Like, okay.
This entire thing, citation needed. And also, when I say citation, what I mean by that is find me something that is not an article by any of you guys.
Yeah, we'll find proof of it actually freaking happening instead of this person said it happened.
Okay, these people definitely didn't read X-Men in the 90s because they said we're not against forced diversification. Fucking Storm was black in the 90s, so there was plenty of diversity in the 90s. That's not what we're talking about.
I clearly remember the 90s very well. I remember when Bishop debuted, and even before he got through his third issue, people were begging for a standalone. So because Bishop was a good character.
Forced diversification, to me, they're putting it in quotes, but to me that means, you guys are writing characters like racist caricatures, and patting yourselves on the back for it. That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's forced diversification. When you're taking other characters and going, look, they're this now, and we're going to remind you that they're this now every other panel.
So we got Dark Gift Comic presents for $2. Thank you, sir. He said, "What's up, peeps?" Still ain't got that third one. Appreciate it though.
And then they said widely considered a hate group. To be a hate group, you have to be listed by the FBI, so that's wrong. Targeted harassment is basically anything you don't like on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know what marginalized individuals means. This is just like
basically just treat anything other than white and male as marginalized.
Well, that's not true. They also go after like people who are white passing.
Yeah.
If you're like Latino but you look white, they'll go after you.
Mm-hmm.
Are we about to say you can't flim flam the Zim Zam?
Oh, good Lord. We're getting a shit ton of flim flam and getting ready to Zim Zam in Minnesota.
Oh, God.
they're all the fucking neighborhoods are making militias.
That's not good.
No, it's not. So there's going to be a whole lot of flim flamming and a whole lot of Zim Zamming.
Okay.
Fuck, anyway, more article.
Oh, of course, of course.
Ethan Van Sciver.
Many are still leader.
Of course.
Okay.
Ethan Van Sciver, who is seen by many as the leader of the group, decides it as a consumer-led revolt against what is clearly a left-wing dominance in the comic industry and, quote, a response to the culture war. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
More accurate. Definitely more accurate.
I'd say far left, but yeah, basically.
Yeah, I would say more far left. Yeah. It's because remember, anybody, if you are, how is it? Basically, anybody left of Stalin thinks anybody right of Stalin is a fascist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So even then, they probably say, Stalin didn't go far enough.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
he should have photoshopped more people on the pictures.
Exactly. Backlash to the cover promotion prompted Dynamite to pull the cover, but the action wasn't enough to prevent multiple creators from cutting ties with the publisher amid recent revelations, including Red Sonja writer Mark Russell. Mark Russell lied.
Yeah.
He did not turn in he did not turn in as many pages or as many scripts as he said he did. So he's a liar.
Yeah, he said he was on 24, but he was on 19, I think.
Yeah. So just some guy just dropped another video on the Jay Lee peasant video.
I'm loving the word because he doesn't deserve the T.
I love that. I like it. We've taken away we've taken away his T because he has none. Oh, there you go. Punish Berserker. They turned Black Panther into Cliff Huxtable. Fuck off. Should we look at that Just Some Guy video?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any new videos.
I'll take a look. Well, here, let me do it over here first, and then I'll put it over here when I find it.
Oh, no.
I know he did one the other day. I put in Just Some Guy in an autofield with a mustache.
Yeah, mine too.
That's kind of funny. The only thing I've seen is the last one he did.
Yeah, he just tweeted out the same one.
Yeah. I thought, the way you talked, the way it was said, I thought we got a new one. But,
Yeah, it sounded like it's the same one as just
I don't know. Actually, it was pretty good. I'll watch it. We can watch it here. It's only 5 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. I'll just pull it up here.
Oh, wait. I think I found it. It's not showing it. I guess they're trying to hide his videos. I'll link it in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, they're shadow banning him.
They don't want. The last thing they need is a well-educated black man giving his opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar title, The Cancellation of Jay Lee by Coward Tom.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he's doing. Oh, well, he's going full. Jesse James on this then. All right, so this is brand new, off the presses. That apparently came out. All right, so here we go.
I'm not going to mince words here. Tom King is a coward. I'm not saying that as an internet insult. I'm saying it as a fact. Tom King is a coward, and he is as far from a man as you can get. And I'm going to show you why.
That's a strong start. I like his intro.
I like the little faces.
Yep.
That's what I was going to try to do with It's furry.
For some reason, Tom King decided to try to cancel artist Jay Lee because Lee did 2 covers for Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog comic.
Mhm.
He used the pretense of Lee doing a cover for King's upcoming Rorschach comic to set this off, but given the way this went down, I'm pretty sure he's been sitting on it for a while. So he posted this dickless tweet whining about something that doesn't involve him, accusing Jay Lee of supporting Comicsgate, which in Tom King's Pussy Party social group means you have cooties. Grown men don't act like this. This is the behavior of cowards, and we're about to see how much of a coward Tom King is. His tweet made the rounds with the usual suspects. It made comic book news. All of that was intentional. That is what Tom King wanted. The purpose was threefold. 1, to send a message to Jay Lee that he better not support anything Tom King doesn't like, or King will try to ruin his life. 2, to send a message to other artists and writers that the same would happen to them if they didn't bend the knee to Tom King. And 3, to signal to everyone in Tom King's Pussy Party to dogpile Jay Lee. And that's what they did. They took to social media to attack him, and when they discovered that Jay Lee was nowhere to be found on social media because he doesn't use it, they changed their narrative. Rich Johnston came out and said that he supposedly had it on good authority that Jay Lee isn't part of Comicsgate and would never work with them, and the usual suspects picked this up and ran with it. They switched from attacking Jay Lee to attacking fans, saying that he's not one of you. Take that, Comicsgate, as if anyone fucking cares.
Right.
Sooner or later, you people will realize that the only ones obsessed with group affiliation are you.
Mhm.
No one else cares about some stupid label. All anyone is interested in is making and reading good comics that don't bludgeon people with kooky politics. That's it. The only ones constantly going, "Are you CG?" are the far left. I don't think anyone thought Jay Lee was associated with Comicsgate. I actually forgot he did the Cyberfrog cover. And who knows why he did it. Maybe it was for the money, maybe he liked the idea, maybe he's friends with Ethan. There are any number of reasons that don't have a damn thing to do with anyone other than Ethan and Jay. They want to work on a cover together, that's their business. You have the option to not buy the book or anything they work on. Problem solved. But that wasn't good enough for Tom King because, like many cowards, he's also an egotistical bully. He thinks he's important, which is why he constantly brings up his CIA record, and he's gotten clout within the industry. But because he's a coward, instead of going directly to Jay Lee, Tom King took to Twitter to let other people do his work for him. You know, pussy shit. And he would have succeeded had it not been for those pesky rational people who were put off by what he did. The far left asshats that make up the industry loved it, but the normies were like, "Why are you blasting this dude? Why do you care who he works with? And if you have a problem with him, why didn't you call him? Why are you blasting him on Twitter?" So after 6 hours of being checked by people with functioning brains, Tom King claims that he talked to Jay Lee, discovering Jay wasn't on Twitter, which confirms that King was trying to use the tweet to bully Jay and it failed because Jay literally couldn't see it, and says that Jay didn't know about Comicsgate and doesn't support hate, as if anyone would ever say they did. Tom King says that we're all good, as if that made what he did okay. The translation is simple. Jay Lee told Tom King to fuck off, and this was the best spin a so-called talented writer could come up with. You'd think someone with so much experience in the CIA would be better at lying, and yet, here we are. So here's the problem. Tom King really fucked up, and it's worse than you think. Jay Lee released a statement on Instagram that shows why cancel culture is the most idiotic element of modern society. Jay and his partner June had a dog named Loki who recently died. They were on their way to spread his ashes at the beach, and as Jay says, quote, comfort each other by sharing our favorite stories of our little boy. Instead, a part of the internet I avoid like the plague came barging in. Just imagine this. You're trying to mourn the loss of your beloved pet, and instead of being able to do that, you've had that ruined by some coward getting pissy about a cover he has nothing to do with. And this isn't just a small interruption. As Jay says, quote, we never made it to the beach. We spent the entire 6-hour drive back home on an emotional roller coaster. That's the same 6 hours between Tom King's original pussy-ass tweet and his bitch-made follow-up. During that time, Jay was bombarded with messages from folks. Quote, I had companies I'm working for calling me, friends reaching out to me. I'm seeing hate pouring out of strangers' mouths, accusing me of things I have no knowledge of. And this is exactly what Tom King wanted. It could actually be worse. He may have contacted these companies himself, contacted people who worked at the companies or hoped that they saw his tweet and would act on their own and contact Jay Lee. People like Tom King like to bitch about targeted harassment. Well, that's exactly what this is. The targeted cancellation of Jay Lee by the coward Tom King.
Yep.
King basically said all these people after this man, resulting in folks he probably doesn't even know, accusing him of being part of a hate group whose position is literally that they're tired of far-left politics taking over comics. And given the situation Jay was dealing with, this was one of the worst things you could do to this man. The only way it could be worse is if he was burying his actual child. Tom King isn't just a coward, he's an asshole. And I can prove it because shortly after he contacted Jay Lee and posted his bitch-made tweet, Tom King posted a picture of his dog and then bragged about walking the dog in DC. I can't imagine that during whatever conversation he had with Jay Lee that the man didn't mention his dog died and that he was trying to mourn. So it could be a coincidence that Tom King decided to post these tweets, but given how he's behaved, I think this shit was intentional. That he was trying to rub it in Jay Lee's face that his dog is still alive. I'm not just sure, I'm HIV positive that this shit was intentional. Now, the irony is that Jay Lee isn't part of any group, which is what he says. Quote, I'm seeing firsthand how fast lies are spreading. Let me be clear, I'm not part of any group. So you're attacking a guy who's not even involved in the shit you're talking about. And Jay Lee makes the point that cowards like Tom King never think about. Quote, I'm writing this because I'm angry. These irresponsible tweets are not harmless. They do not just go away. They have real world consequences. They can take away your job, your life, your memories. June and I were robbed of a special day. So no, we're not all good. These SJWs keep forgetting you don't get to destroy someone's life and then think everything's cool because it turns out you were wrong about them. You have to reckon with the reality of what you did. Tom King got dozens of people to go after Jay Lee over nothing. The man isn't even on social media, and Tom King should have known this. Honestly, it's none of his business who Jay Lee works with, but if he was so concerned about it, he should have contacted Jay Lee directly. That would have been the mature, manly thing to do. But Tom King is a coward and a bully, so he took the pussy route and tried to cancel Jay Lee online, and it backfired. And like a true coward, when he got caught in his mistake, Tom King didn't apologize. Instead, he posted pictures of his dog. But like Jay Lee says, quote, this isn't the start of a conversation. This is the end. So please, don't drag me into a world I never wanted to be part of, nor will I ever want to be part of. I want to honor Loki by going back to producing art made with love, for people who enjoy it for what it is, something that hopefully brings joy into their lives. And that's the real problem here. Jay Lee is an artist and a damn good one. He likes to make art that other people will enjoy, and people enjoy Cyberfrog. That's it. But that's not what Tom King does. That's not what the far left asshats he pals around with do. These people aren't interested in bringing joy and happiness to anyone's life. They're about attacking people and canceling people and owning people. They care more about people not liking New Warriors than they do about making comics people would actually like. And the problem is that these things have real world consequences. They destroy people's lives. Calling up the people someone works with and lying about them because they work with someone you don't like is insane. And eventually you're going to wind up in a situation like this, where you ruin a moment in a person's life they can never get back, all because you're a petty coward like Tom King. But what do I know? I'm just some guy.
Well, I think he nailed him to the cross.
Yeah. What?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said I like the whole HIV positive thing.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty much sums up Tom King.
Yeah. What I do like is, I mean, it's unfortunate for Jay Lee hardcore, but I've noticed that means more normies that, you know, just like the comics they like and don't really care about anything else. Their eyes are being opened to, you know, who's a hate group and who's not.
Yeah. My feeling is, I think that it sounds like to me that I think Dark Gibb did a video on this earlier. I watched. I think Tom King did this, and then Jim Lee, not Jay Lee, Jim Lee called him up and it's like, dude,
bruh,
what are you doing? It's like, are you the dumbest motherfucker on earth? Dumb motherfucker says what? What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Holy shit. I'm not gonna repeat what Bear says, but
yeah.
just let's just say he's on track there. Oh man. So now that we got through the heavy stuff,
Sure.
let's talk about the new projects that are coming up. So you just recently did the prequel for SOS, correct?
It's more like a spin-off, but
Spin-off,
yeah,
prequel, whatever.
and that's shipping actually next week.
Don't tell me what to do. No, okay, cool. So yeah, it's shipping. Yeah, so you got that shipping, so you're getting close to launching the next project.
Yep. This is gonna be a lot less pages than the first one, because the first one was 80 pages, so this is gonna be 55.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll probably keep everything at $15.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll add extra goodies. So if you sign up, you get a trading card, and I'll announce the artist when we launch.
Right.
So you get first look at the trading card. Canales is returning.
Nice.
And I try to squeeze as many pages out of him as possible because he's working on like 3 projects right now.
Yeah.
Busy son of a bitch.
Very busy man.
Oh, and speaking of covers, this cover is by Kim Jacinto, who did the cover for Volume 1. And he works at Marvel. And he also likes money and doesn't care.
So, oh, you got money? Sweet.
Ah?
He probably gets your money. He's like, I can actually pay my rent.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he straight up told me he charges indie comic people more money. So.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah.
See,
understandable in a way because then it's not guaranteed work.
Yeah.
Yep. But on top of that, I see with business, you try to look at your volume versus your output, and so I guess he's thinking that if he does more volume with with like Marvel, then he charges a little less because he's getting more work. But
yeah.
Oh boy, howdy, is that starting to fucking backfire? I imagine though.
Yeah, it is. It is. But so right off the bat, you just hit us over the head with Ghostbusters meet Spawn.
Yeah. It's basically 3 superhuman brothers that were former super soldiers during the war, World War II. In present-day New York, they set up a monster hunting business when these monsters from the dimension called the Abyss start invading.
Mm-hmm.
And so it tends to be pretty lucrative. And they also encounter a lot of other villains, because I don't want to keep it with just monsters. That would get repetitive.
Yeah.
So they face, aliens actually in this arc. So that'll be interesting.
So they didn't know he said new enemies, extraterrestrial threats, and
Yep. Yeah. And they have little power collars around their neck to limit their powers because they're pretty damn strong.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that bottom panel is like the best because I just put in the script aliens in the audience, and then Canales just like draws something out of heavy metal.
Son of a bitch.
He's got some good variety there too. And I recognize this over here. It's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yep. Little chibi guys. I'll actually show some stretch goals. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, can you see this?
Yep, there it is.
Okay, so here's the first one, Bookmark by Kane and White.
Oh.
And that's the
nice.
It's the oldest brother. He's mid-transformation, so you'll find out. If you get Volume 1, you'll find out a little bit about him. And then if in Volume 2, he transforms. So he kind of goes Super Saiyan, but a little dark.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hey, at least they didn't get pink hair, right?
And the little prints of all the characters, the 3 brothers, and then the supporting characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this in today, Andrew Huerta's trading card.
Oh.
Yeah. I have no idea why he put like an Olmec statue, so just ignore that.
Olmecs being old and mechs.
Well, I was thinking of that Nickelodeon show when I was a kid, searching, whatever the hell that was called.
Yeah, something the temple.
The temple, yeah.
I mean, this looks straight out of Hellblazer.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and apparently extra testicle threats. But yeah, that looks really cool. Really, really good. That's like Andrew Huerta kind of went. You said Andrew Huerta, right?
Yep.
He went kind of. He didn't use
the Hidden Temple.
I was about to say Berserker's got it. It's Legends of the Hidden Temple. I was like, it's something about a hidden temple.
Yeah, I know you do some shit in a temple and it's hidden. That's all I know.
Yeah, we got so much footage out of it though.
So how many signups you got so far?
75 last time I checked. I assume there's more.
So
yeah, I'm doing way better. Because I only launched it a few weeks ago, so people really miss Canales.
Yeah, he hasn't had anything recent come out in a while, has he?
He's got Johnny Law coming out soon, and then Abductables, the mailing list just launched today.
Okay, so and then okay, cool. And like you said, he's sleeping right now, probably. So
probably passed out.
The one time he gets to rest, right?
Yeah.
It's like you get 3 hours. You gotta wake up, get back to fucking work, right?
Yeah, and we got an Ashcan by PK. I'll have some art later, but I think I got the cover. Yeah, I got the cover. Let me just pull that up.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. It's not finalized because we got to add colors and change a few things, but this is pretty much it. Sure. Can you see this?
Yep.
Okay, so here's all the their rogues gallery, kind of like the Legion of Doom. So in the Ashcan, they face all their former enemies.
Yeah.
So we got Dr. Mangle, Psy Skeleton, so basically a psychic mobster with a burned off face. An insane priest, a clone of one, like a Bizarro of one of the brothers, a serial killer, a robot, and an alien. So,
nice.
Yeah. And that's by Matt Weldon, by the way.
Oh, Matt Gelly in this one also obsessed with twins?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, so those are like villains I've been developing for a little over 10 years. Yeah.
According to Berserker, the entire game show is about collecting tokens to protect you from Aztec child molesters. You gotta watch out for those child molesters, especially the Aztec ones, apparently.
I mean, why would a giant head statue give a shit about finding stuff, like finding artifacts? Like, you're a giant head, you don't move, you don't do anything.
Yeah, what I mean, if you could explain why you need them, if the head could explain that would be great. But
maybe it's a diversion while he sacrifices. He has people sacrifice in the background to him.
Oh yeah. The virgin sacrifices are happening behind him, but it's he's kind of like he's doing the whole sleight of hand, like. So yeah, go. If I go check out this mailing list, go get signed up. Have you got a launch date yet, or?
Yeah, I'm shooting for August 18th.
August 18th. So you got
3 weeks.
A bit more time.
Yep. You got 3 weeks. So that'll be on a Tuesday. So yeah, you got a little time, but we want to build that mailing list up as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm doing way better. I'm at 75. I was at like 50 on my last one, and that was after an entire month. So just in a few weeks, I've almost.
Looks like you're going to at least double it, and maybe some more.
Probably.
Yeah. Got more people. I've seen there's more people just interested in getting, having a diversified, selection of different books and stuff these days.
Plus, delivering on time really helps.
Delivering on time does help. If you can deliver on time or early, great. Or you could be like, you could do like Matt Wenger and just put our delivery date out to 2084, and
Oh, now you're going for the dime bag part.
No, I ain't gonna mention the. I'm gonna mention the mailer. Those are craft bags. They're not Ziploc bags. Yeah, let me do it in his voice. Those are craft bags. They're actually more expensive.
When he was on a EVS stream, I kept typing in the chat, super harem. It's just really long. Just really long.
Like you know that old Goop video he does. I always have to play it at double speed because if I don't, just him dragging on. He said, "Gwyneth Paltrow is a crazy person."
I did try it. He is good at 1.75 speed.
Oh yeah,
that's his.
That's like
that's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
But still, though, man, we tease Wanger, but man, I just like him saying just about anything.
Yeah. What's funny is the other day I was tuning into Wingcast, but what it is, I was watching some other videos, and I've fallen down a rabbit hole of like, here's some shit you can do with resin, right? And I was watching that, but I usually watch them at like double speed because I'm trying, I just want to get through the video. I just want to see out the process, but I don't want to like, watch them like unscrew shit and, do this shit and all this shit. It's like, no, get to the point where thing looks good, and I went and turned into Wingcast, and for a brief, like 20 seconds, it was still at double speed. It hadn't caught up to the live stream, and it was so hilarious because everybody else, like it was one, I think it was Carl and Bears were talking, and they were like, they could barely understand what they're saying, and then like Winger just sounded normal. We have a super chat from Charlie's London for $4 and £4.99.
Yes, I think that's
wow. I did it. So £4.99, and she says, "Have some money for the Peregrine hip replacement."
Oh no. It's okay. We had her hip replaced. It is now up to very fine knees.
Her knees are in the right collection. Holy shit gun. Okay, nice. Thank you for letting us know.
She had hips of steel to begin with. It's all good.
Yeah. Wingcast greater than graded. Shot fired. Wait a minute. Well, y'all
you do get graded 0.5.
Yeah, we kind of advertise.
You have to be better than us by default.
Yeah. If you're not as good as us, then you really have a problem.
If you are as good as us, you really, really have a problem.
My. Your Peregrine's hip don't lie. But yeah, everybody, go sign up for Chimera's mailing list for SOS Volume 2. Is there? Oh, Jesus, sorry. Is there going to be any like offer for the previous volume, or you just it's like your SOL? You should have got the first time.
No. There's only like 100 copies of the first printing, so Volume 1 will be available $15 as well.
Okay, so you're going to have it on the
Yeah.
You're not going to do like John Malin and just like offer 5 and then destroy the rest.
Good Lord.
I can't handle that. Like,
it's
like why you print that many?
I got 500, but I'm only going to sell 100 and I'm going to burn the rest.
why you print that many?
I like what Ethan says. Just put them on eBay.
Well, I am gonna experiment with Etsy later this year and next year. I'm gonna put up a 20-page comic and see how sales go with Etsy.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then when Volume 2 fulfills, I'll put up the leftovers on Etsy for about $15 as well.
Just kind of kind of like giving yourself a secondary market kind of thing.
Yeah.
See what it does.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, some people seem to be doing well on some of their stuff on eBay. So, but I think Etsy you can actually set up a storefront. So. Yeah,
Kieran Lee is doing pretty well. He says he's gonna have to do a third printing for Battle Maiden.
Oh wow!
Yeah, for Etsy because it's selling out.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I had to think about that. Somebody put that into my idea board.
Okay, 1 second.
He's actually gonna go put it somewhere, and I'm like, oh, thank you, Mike. He's doing it right now. I can see him typing.
Well, it's kind of funny because anti-CG always says, "Oh, you guys can't get published." Well, first of all, you fuckers interfere, and second of all, I mean, this is the internet. We can just sell it.
Yeah.
It's just any website, you dumb fucks. eBay, Etsy, like publishers are kind of not needed nowadays with the internet.
Exactly. Who needs that? Who needs I mean, that's the thing. It's like we become our own publishers at this point. You know,
I was talking with a guy at my LCS yesterday, and he was basically mentioning Robert Kirkman, and he basically had to promote, even though he was at Image, he basically had to promote Walking Dead by himself. Like, they didn't do much for him.
Yeah, publishers don't fucking promote at all. I've noticed they just okay, we'll take all the money for this, but good luck, fucker.
you gotta sell the comic though. We're just here to take the money. Yeah, alternate advertisers at least.
Yeah, but for the most part,
yeah, I get what he's doing, Sketch. You know, don't get me wrong. I was just playing around. I know why he's doing it. It's just like Piper shaved her head because she promised to do it. So she did it.
Accident.
And if he's
well, I mean, I just don't know why he promised to destroy him either. Because I'm like, 500's already a small run.
Yeah,
it is. It's the smallest run you can do.
Yeah, it's already a very limited run.
Well,
so I don't know why he printed that many.
Well, for replacements and things because you never know. I mean, we're probably going to end up doing the same thing.
Do you think he was going to have to replace a fuck ton? Holy shit!
You never know. I mean, look what happened.
I guess there.
Look at what happened to those books I sent you. They were laid out on the thing, and they almost got ruined. I couldn't replace those. You know what I'm saying? The only way I could have replaced them is to send you my copies, and I could have heard you just like, "Yep." Like, wait, what? Yeah, you're going to send me your copies? Oh well, I guess so. But yeah, I understand. I understand where he's coming. Let's see. I am so drunk. Cecil followed me on Twitter, and we set up a drunkster. I need the pepper on for that. Common skate rules, and I love the graded.
Wow. Well,
that's a bit much. Chat right now.
Back cash grab.
Yes, back cash grab.
That's a good idea, actually.
Vanessa L says, thank God Piper has the dome to support that haircut. You did have a very round dome. We were very happy that you had a nice round dome.
She has a pretty head. Look at it. Oh, rounded shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. My brain's dying a little bit.
It's probably super fucking hot around here, too.
Yeah. Punished Bear Zerker says, how much I got to pay Piper to shave her head for CGCon?
Damn. I mean, it is going to be hot in Florida.
Also, everybody just wants bald Piper. They don't want you to grow your hair back. What's up?
Good, do it again. Oh, man.
Stay
Things are fun. But
stay bold.
A DC employee is mass flagging CG accounts on Twitter, apparently.
Who is?
A DC employee.
Oh, we'll find out who it is and report them back. I mean,
Yeah.
At that point, turnabout's fair play. I'm sure they got some shit they said that they don't like. That they wouldn't like to be,
I saw an editor saying he was some editor of some fucking website I've never heard of, saying he was spent the last few hours flagging coordinated online harassments, blah, 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 Comicsgate. So I don't know if it's the same guy.
Man, they really want me to use that contact I got, don't they? I'll tell you about that off stream.
Only the best.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, I quote tweeted him yesterday. I said, so courageous.
Stunning and brave.
He's just
stunning and brave.
Stunning and brave. So let's since it's been a topic of conversation for a bit here. Make sure I got on the right screen. Yeah. Bloop. There is Peregrine Wings of the Falcon at 989 backers. So we are 11 away from being a real comic book, according to Mike Espo.
Look at them plugging ditties. Look at them. Just boost your face up against them. Only in your head though, because she's not real.
Yep, I like that. Find him, strap him down, force him to watch G.I. Joe Extreme.
This is what people brought. You brought us, you fuckers.
I'm trying not to commit war crimes here, guys. But you know, so I just want to point out, like, I just so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 print.
Yep. 10 other pages they could not find a problem with.
That's actually like the best fucking what's the word? Critique of quality I've ever seen. That they take the literally like the worst image we have on the fucking thing, and that's still
relative, I might add.
Yeah, relative. I mean, the only issue I have is with that fucking leg. It's weird. Now they pointed it out, and I'm like, oh well, okay, whatever.
I always thought that, but I mean, it's the composition. To me, it's a very dynamic pose for a reason. It's a fictional character, and she can be posed like that. So, I think the entire composition together looks great.
Yep. I mean, it's showing her in flight. You know.
Yeah. You're gonna get wiggly up in there.
There's no weight being applied to legs or anything like that. So.
Yeah.
It's a little bit,
But yeah, out of all that art, they had to go all the way down there.
Yep. So I just find that's like the most hilarious thing ever. But either way, it doesn't matter because thanks for the sales. Thanks for everybody who backed it. We really appreciate it. Everything is still available. Covers and prints. Cover A, cover B, Preston's cover, cover with prints. Both covers. Cover B with prints, Preston's cover with prints. All 3 covers. This has been I've been getting a lot of sales for this lately.
Nice.
And still got the retail pack available for those maybe in other countries who want to like pool their money together and do it all in one shot. That's good. And of course, Preston's painting is still available for purchase, and there's only one, obviously. So if you want it, there it is.
If you know what's extra funny is that's the most cheesecakey one we've got.
Yep.
And they didn't even find that problematic.
and they couldn't
they couldn't find fault with it either.
I mean, this is more accurate. This and this would be more accurate to what she looks like. You know?
Yeah.
But they focused on a print. On a print. And like I said, they would have probably saw this one, which because there's this thing called margins, right? They'd probably looked at.
Yeah, they didn't even run with that.
Where her leg go? Where her legs go? Where her legs go?
Yeah, they didn't even run with that one.
Nope.
And what kills me though is like there was multiple people. Like I was actually really polite in the threads that I ended up in.
Yep.
And there was this one person that kept going, there's no way they can keep that consistent like that throughout the rest of the panelings and blah, blah, blah. Sequential art needs this and that and this and that.
I was like, well...
I replied a million times in a million different ways. This is a print. It's not in the book. This isn't sequential art. This is a standalone print. A million times. They completely ignored it and just kept going on about how much they knew about sequential art and how that wasn't going to work. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean...
Someone say more.
I guess they really... You know what they'd really hate? They probably hate that she just gets her... gets faced right here into the wall.
But not enough to bitch about it.
Apparently not, or getting pancaked into this car,
right?
Equality.
So what?
They could not find anything else to bitch about but the print at the bottom.
Of all the things that they could have, that it was this. Our literal piece that we took and we did color tests on. And then when we showed them off, people said, "Oh, that'd be cool. You know, that's really cool." It's like, well, it's printing. You know,
Right, I guess. Sure, why not? I mean, I guess it's cool.
Want to point out too that the only way you get the prints is if you buy them.
Yeah, we're not forcing anybody to take them.
Yeah, take the print. Take it.
Print shit, Lord.
And then of course you get the posters that are going to come with. There's 11 by 17. There's going to be for the first 500 backers. Of course, we've talked about. There's going to be a holographic trading card. There will be a normal trading card for all backers. And if we reach 1,000, which looks like we might do it, I'm going to add another trading card. The details, who it will be, will be revealed once we hit 1,000.
Like Canberra.
So what?
I said Canberra. Yeah. Also, okay. Xavier's wants in.
Well, Xavier needs to be a little more loud. Fuck, what do you want?
Dynamic entry! What are we talking about? Oh, wait, I know. I've been here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at it! Isn't she great?
Yeah. For some odd reason, having Solo Cup flashbacks. That's in regards to Carlo Road doing a thing for Super Harem, and they of all the things they focused on the
There's a Solo Cup.
Solo Cup, yeah. The red Solo Cup. That was their focus.
Like 3 big titty ladies. Flexing
I just like when Wanger was talking about it, he said, "I mean, her camel toes right there."
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
Someone said bald Piper trading card. Now that's an idea.
How much is painting is we are charging at the moment. I might come down off a little bit, but it's right now it's 3,000, and it does come with a book. So all of our tiers have a book. So yeah, the whole Solo Cup flashback, bald Piper trading card. I'm not doing a bald Piper trading card. On her sketch cards, if she wants to draw herself bald, she can do so.
I mean, you know what's really interesting? They're kind of bringing up Iron Sights again because Canales is arguing with these people. They're showing Iron Sights 1, which fine, whatever, but that was 2 years ago. He's obviously improved. Like,
I say, show Iron Sights 2, or SOS or Abductables, or
Yeah, but he keeps getting better, so they can't. Yeah,
exactly. Smooth operator tier.
But I mean, like, these people are living in 2018. They're still stuck in the same mindset. They're even stuck on the same books. For fuck's sake, move on.
Yep.
Well, they also seem to fail to understand that the market is leaving them.
Yep.
They're done.
Yep.
You're toast, pal. Game over. We're over here making money.
I think they do realize it, and that's why they keep desperately going. You might like those books, but remember the creators are like all problematic and stuff. Don't go over there. We'll call you a bad person. They're doing that a lot. Like, don't even look over there, or we'll try to ruin your life.
All they have, and it's just getting worse.
I think I'm honestly hoping that Jay Lee is the straw that breaks the camel's back, because a lot of people were fucking pissed at Tom King for this shit.
Tom King.
I'm King.
Yeah, he does not deserve his tea. Well, it goes back to what I said. It's like, I think they miscalculated. Jay Lee is a very beloved artist. Many years. Because I even, like, the other day, I said, didn't he do, because I was thinking back to the stuff he did, and I was like, he did Inhumans back in the day when Marvel Knights launched, right? Because I remember that Marvel Knights cover is so iconic. When you look up Inhumans on Wikipedia, that's the thumbnail.
Well, the thing is, a lot of artists depend on their art to sell them. Jay Lee can use his name and get work. Exactly.
I like that. Queen. Take away. He's not a king anymore either. He's an Queen. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're hurting the queens out there. There's got to be something we can do to that last name that's lower.
There's something I could do, but I don't think I could say it on stream.
Yeah, I was at my LCS.
I got it. Call him Amween.
Let Camara speak. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was at my LCS yesterday, and I was discussing it. The guy wasn't really pro or anti comics gay, but even he was kind of disgusted. And so these people have fucked up royally because you've made normies. Because he doesn't want to talk about comics gay. He just wants to ingest comics. But you're pulling normies.
It's essentially you're getting me involved in something I didn't want to get involved in.
Right.
Just a humble newspaper merchant.
Yes. No bears. I can't say that either.
Let's call him Amween. Ween.
I like that. Ing. Just take the K out too. Like Ing.
How about just He doesn't deserve any last name. He's a fucking slave.
He's not important. He's not important enough to have a last name. He's one step above crewman number 3. But at least crewman number 3 stands out.
What about Zero Dark 30?
Well, you know, the funny thing is that you know how like CIA people are known for subterfuge and manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really help the CIA's PR, did he?
Oh, he did not. And I bet you that his handlers at the CIA, because he definitely has some, are fucking chafed at him for ruining his position with this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because who was it yesterday? It was the Bull Man. I was pointing out that that the CIA has tendrils everywhere in this culture. In culture, yeah. And it's terrible. It's terrifying. And this is only making it more apparent and exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I hope it continues.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
How much?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm doing a thing.
Well,
you're doing drugs. He's grinding up lines.
What?
I am.
Doing drugs? Grinding up lines? You know what that means?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Cocainum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, we always had to play this now.
Fuck's sakes.
Every once in a while, I just like to play the original clip of Cecil passing out because it is funny. So.
Oh, crazy good. I know with us having that many views streams, like I would say, I believe.
Sorry, Eric.
Cecil, are you all right?
I'm okay.
We need to get John, I did it. I was on it.
I know.
Solo layout. Thank you. That is what running a successful YouTube channel looks like right there, guys. You got to be on it.
That's the difference between successful and Cecil.
Shit.
Treasured memories.
How come we haven't put that on repeat like the Gwen thing? How come we haven't put Cecil on repeat that fast?
Oh, of him just falling over?
Yeah, like sped up and on repeat.
Yeah. I need to do that.
Catch grab, more like floor grab.
Oh. Oh.
Fucking got him.
Damn.
Annihilated him.
Yeah,
oh, wait. Forgot I had that.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, you know what we need? We should have been showing the receipts of Ren incriminating herself and playing that. Like
that'll be tomorrow, though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn it! That means I have to come on here tomorrow.
Yep. Or Wednesday show. I don't know. One or the other.
No, yeah, do it tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna be miserable as fuck.
Well, Thursday you set up a fucking stream, so you better be.
Well, no, yeah, I will be here.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's just Wednesday that I'm probably not going to stream because I'm not going to want to stay up.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. Drunkhead says for $2. Wait till I am on your stream drunk. I got a comic. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Like that Wings of Cecil. That's a good one. Punish Berserker says Peregrine equals treasured memories. I mean,
yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. 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 I could go further. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Only the finest thighs are allowed to crush my skull.
Make sure to stop on where she smashes into the car and gets hit in the face with her own boobs. That part's great.
Oh yeah. You know, one of the complaints was like they can't even crop the video right. I'm like, did you go to the page?
Yeah, I kept saying it's the links auto, whatever the fuck doing that. They were like, oh, so blame your problems on the link. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll just say that Twitch lady with the shitty stylized avatar.
Yeah, Twitch lady.
When you actually do an Indiegogo and maybe then you can speak about like how scaling works. Until then, fuck off.
Yeah. Just, let Twitter auto crop your shit.
Yeah. And see what happens. Fuck.
Yeah. That's what Twitter does. Twitter auto crops shit, and then I don't know if how it works with the link, but I mean clearly the link did that.
Chimera, he probably had the first time had the same issue I did trying to. It's like, why won't this? What especially on mailing lists, it's like, why won't this shit look right?
Yeah,
it never looks right.
Kept having to scale it down, make it fit in the fucking panel. Like I wish Indiegogo needs to be a little better on that shit. But other than that,
yeah, it's a pretty nice, convenient platform.
Exactly. So it is 11:30, and I think it's a good time to call it a night. The link to SOS is in the description below for the mailing list. Of course, there's also the link to Peregrine Wings of the Falcon and our store, comicsavalon.com, to get the Peregrine and graded merchandise if you wish to have it. We would really enjoy that. We will be here. You said tomorrow night. We can do tomorrow night. You said.
Yeah, I'll be good.
So tomorrow night we will be here. There will be more dunks be happening. We're gonna get Xavier his 23 jersey and let him take off the free throw line.
For real?
Yeah.
You guys are taking me to a Bulls game?
Yeah.
Nice.
But, Michael Jordan retired like 15 years ago.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, he was the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, you actually had to play in the game. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, I have faith in behavior in pulling this off. I mean,
I used to play pretty wicked defense.
Well, there you go.
I couldn't shoot worth a shit, but if I wanted that ball, I was getting it.
No, we're not playing Chuck Berry.
So that guy flagging comics, he's a publicist for DC Comics.
Oh, that's even better.
That's so bad.
Wait, a publicist for DC Comics is basically flagging all their competition on Twitter?
That's a legal issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wow. Yeah.
You know what I say to that, don't you?
Oh no!
Oh no!
So yeah, we will compile all that, and I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow too. But tonight, I would leave you with a little outro for something.
Yeah, we got one of those things finally.
We got an outro?
Well, we don't have an official outro. I'm just saying we will have an official outro.
But you went underwater again.
What do you mean I went underwater? I just got quiet. I went.
Mm-hmm. That's what it sounded like.
Shut up. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow night, and until then, y'all have a wonderful evening.
Bye-bye.
See
yeah,
ya.
I was gonna say you got to do the thing.
Vi har
Otherwise,
män, man, de män.
Wow.
Vi har män, man, de män.
Wow.
Vi har män, man, de män.